right, apologize for the wind. I wanted to walk through the slide out with our Jayco 26-foot camper. So, most important thing with the slide out currently it is in. Most important thing is that we have power, okay? We gotta make sure we have power to this thing. There's batteries here. They're not enough juice to move that slide out open. Same for the awning, okay? So there's three options, sorry. One, this connector plugged into your pickup or vehicle, and your vehicle running. That will give you enough juice. Number two, plugged in, okay? You can see the cords up there. We're plugged in here, okay? There's plug in there. That can hook to house type whatever outlet or one of the bigger guys you'll find in campgrounds. So currently we're on the house power. I'm just gonna walk in. Door didn't shut. There we go. All right, so we're in. You can see it's pretty tight in here. So I'm gonna come over here. I don't need that right now. Slide room, in, out, awning, and out. This is not the awning. The awning is up here. Okay. It's too windy today to do the awning, but I will show that in a different video. So slide room, we are already in, so we're gonna put it out. You just push that out button. Again, make sure you're connected to power. If you're not connected to power, this is gonna trip the breakers. The last time that happened for me, I had to have a professional come out and untrip it. It's not in the regular breaker panel. There's some other place, I don't even know where it is, to untrip the breakers. So always make sure you're hooked up to power. Now it's slid out. And you hear that noise, meaning that it is fully out, okay? That's all you have to do. Now it is completely slid out for you. I did skip one very important step. As you park the camper, always make sure that you have left room for your slide out, okay? It's gonna come out and it can crash into something like it did here with one guest, okay? So please check for obstacles, trees as well. As you're backing in to wherever your camp spot is, make sure you check for trees. I don't know if you can see that red tape up there. We had a guest park underneath the trees and damage our roof. So always check your surroundings wherever you are. And also with the slide out, never drive with the slide out open, okay? It has to be pushed in. And again, we're gonna be hooked to power, and now I'm gonna slide that in, okay? So come over here. Again, I'm super careful with this because I don't want to have a professional come out, and that is at your expense. If we do need to have someone come out and fix that. But there's plug in, here's the outlet. I'm gonna check it. Yeah, it didn't get loose during that short period of time. So I'm coming in. Okay, so slide room. It's currently out. We want it in. First thing we do is we look for obstacles. Again, same as outside. We want to make sure we're not, getting any obstacles. The other thing is weight. We want to make sure that all our heavy stuff, our coolers, whatever you have, gear, is not sitting out there on that slide out, giving it extra weight. One more step. I do this all the time. Your thermostat's right here, okay? Do whatever you're going to do to that. Turn it off before you bring your slide out in, because you can't reach it once the slide out's in. Okay, also check for things underneath the beds, or the bed and the where that is, and then up here. It's just a good practice and habit. I can't tell you how many things we found from guests underneath any of those cubbies and had to either work with them to send them back or throw them out, or keep them, depending on what it was. But for the most part, if you leave something behind, we'll reach out to you and see if you want us to ship it back to you. All right, so slide out, slide room. So we're gonna go out. No, we're coming in, right? Because we're already out. Okay, so that is not down or going up. Okay, cool. The slide room is coming in. Kids love doing this, by the way, okay? As a host, I usually ask the kids if they want to do it, and then I give them a warning that they can't touch these buttons, the awning or the slide room, if it's not hooked up to power and without asking their parents first. So it kind of settles in a lot nicer when it's coming in. But that's the room you have when it's in. Those lights up there, they're on this switch here. Okay, they're also on a button. So all the lights are on a button. So if you're hitting the switch and you're like, hey, why is it not working? It's because the button isn't pushed. Some of these aren't on a switch. So like these in here, I got one off, one on. Switch, that's still on. Okay. So as you leave, make sure that you've gone and checked that all the lights are off. So that will drain down the batteries.